first time I was ever on the Oregon Trail was just amazing. It totally, really changed my life. And it wasn't like I had never been to a historic site or something. I'd been to Philadelphia and I'd been to other places. But there was something really immediate and so defining about being in those ruts because it wasn't a historic site. There wasn't a sign. There weren't interpretive panels. You weren't supposed to be doing anything. You were just standing there, and you were standing in these ruts that you knew had been carved by those wagon wheels and all of the romance and all of the stories that you'd heard as a little child. And suddenly you were there, and it was all around you. And in Wyoming, you can still look out, and it still looks like it did 150 years ago. So it really just took me to a completely different place, made me so intensely interested in that whole story that I essentially spent the next 25, 30 years researching that and becoming really very familiar with the trails, following the trails from the beginning to the end, and trying to explore every part of them that I could find in Wyoming. But I think the most interesting thing when I think back to that, because I can still remember that feeling that gripped me the first time I was there, but I don't know where I was. I don't know when it was. I don't know where I was. I don't know how I got there. It wasn't like someone took me. I just was there somehow. And I think that's really telling because it seems like I should remember exactly when it was and exactly where I was and all of that. But I think it's just that it was such an overwhelming experience for me, and it changed me in such deep, profound ways that as I look back, I really don't remember the details at all. I just know that it sparked a curiosity in me that still to this day has not been satiated.